Hey everyone, this is Sonic the Hedgehog, and today I will be reading you all Sonic IDW Issue 31, Rise of the Vampire Hedgehog, the first story of the Sonic IDW Lost comic creepypasta, written by Bailey Maloney. Now, this series has been narrated by the Shadow Lioness. Thank you very much for taking the time to reading these. And she's in the process of reading the fourth story of the Sonic Vampire Hedgehog saga. So I decided to read this because why not? I mean, it is the beginning of the Sonic Vampire Hedgehog saga. Now, without further ado, everyone, let's get reading. Before I begin my story, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Bailey Maloney, and I am a huge fan of Sonic the Hedgehog. My sister introduced me to the franchise by allowing me to play Sonic Adventure 2 Battle with her for the Nintendo GameCube back in 2004. Ever since then, this franchise has been like my therapy. It got me better into communicating, making several friends, and letting me know that everything is going to be okay in the end. As a long-term fan of the True Blue hero, I have several Sonic merchandises, from plushies to figures, and from comic books to games. It is very well done that it inspired me to go and work for SEGA by the time I graduate college. I almost forgot to mention that the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise also inspired me to go into a voice acting career. Now, I'm still a long-term Sonic the Hedgehog fan. However, I found something that left me a bit shaken. It was Saturday, and I was just about to finish this semester for the summer, so I thought it would be a perfect time to watch Sonic X, just for old time's sake. Sonic X is my favorite Sonic show ever since I was a kid. I thought the plot in each episode is really nicely done, and that the voice cast for the show was amazing. I was just about done with the 21st episode, but I decided to check out the new Sonic IDW Publishing comic series. In case you don't know what this series is, it's a Sonic comic series that has been published by IDW Publishing in 2018 after Archie and Sega cut ties with each other before they could make any more issues a year prior. As much as I do miss the Sonic Archie comic series, I actually like the new and recent comic book series. It introduced the fans, like myself, new characters. Rough and Tumble the Skunks, Tangle the Lemur, Whisper the Wolf, Dr. Starline the Platypus, and the newest character, Jewel the Beetle. I went to the IDW Publishing website to check out any new issues for the Sonic series. I thought these new issues from 13 and 15 are really intriguing, and I just couldn't wait to read them. However, there is one that scared the living crap out of me that I thought you might be the ones to judge. It's called Sonic IDW Issue 31, Rise of the Vampire Hedgehog. I thought, wait a minute, we're not into 30 issues yet. What's going on here? It was all about Sonic and his pals, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Cream, and Cheese. Sonic was freed from the metal virus that turns any living creature or thing into a zombot. A zombot is an animal that has been infected by the metal virus and was hanging out with Tails and Knuckles at the woods. Oh, excuse me. Amy was on her way to meet with the guys. Sonic said, "Phew, thank chaos that we finally have the cure for the metal virus. I thought that I was going to be one of those so-called zombots." He began to act like a zombie and said, "Living creatures," in a slow, emotionless tone of voice. His best friends laughed at the joke. "Yeah, you said it, Sonic," Tails said after laughing. "It's lucky that the Chaos Emerald saved your flesh and brain." "I'll say," Sonic said, patting his pal's head. He turned to Knuckles, his best friend and rival. "Hey Knuckles, how's it going with you and the Master Rebel ever since we saved it from Neo Metal Sonic?" Sonic nudged Knuckles' shoulder while giving the echidna a smirk. "It's been pretty well. I'm just so happy that we got my baby back," Knuckles said. Not long after he answered, Amy came running up to them, looking all scared. She obviously hugged Sonic really tight and began gasping for air. Sonic, showing concern for his friend, hugged her back and asked, "Amy, what's wrong? Are you okay?" When she looked at her lover, I got a look on her face. Her eyes were worn out as if she was crying for hours, and her face was pale as if she saw a ghost.
"Sonic, it's Cream!"
Cream the rabbit is Amy's best friend and is close to her, like she is the pink hedgehog's little sister, quite similar to Tails' friendship with Sonic. Anyway, Sonic looked at the pink hedgehog with such a state of shock. He realized something was wrong. The same feeling went with Tails and Knuckles. "Cream? What's the matter with Cream?" Sonic asked Amy. They began to ask Amy some questions to know what situation Cream was in.
"Did Cheese run away?"
Tails guessed. Cheese is Cream's pet chow. He is always close to his owner.
"No,"
Amy replied. "Did Cream's mother catch the flu?" Knuckles guessed. Amy shook her head and said no. "Did she get captured by Eggman again?" Sonic guessed.
"No, it's far worse. It's far worse,"
said Amy.
"Come with me."
They all ran with her to the village where the rabbit lives. Once they arrived at Cream's house, they went to her bedroom and saw the young rabbit lying down on her bed. She looked like she was asleep with her hands folded and her pet chow Cheese by her side.
"Huh?"
Tails wondered as he saw the young rabbit.
"Cream's just sleeping."
Amy tried to keep her cool, although she wanted to yell.
"I don't understand. She was acting all weird 5 minutes ago."
Sonic and Tails walked up to the sleeping rabbit to check on her. The young fox saw some red dots on her neck. It was then he realized that Cream was bitten.
"There's some teeth marks on her,"
Tails stated. His best friend walked up to him and saw the bite marks. Sonic gasped. "I'm beginning to feel that Eggman might be involved in this," he thought. Suddenly, the door slammed shut, causing everyone to turn around in shock. Then Cream rose up from the bed and revealed her vampire form behind their backs. I couldn't believe that the IDW Publishing Comics would do something like this. I thought, what in heaven's name am I reading? Please tell me I'm dreaming. I pinched myself in the arm, only to find out that I wasn't really dreaming. Regardless, I kept reading. As Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy turned back around to see their friend as a vampire, they gasped at the sight of this. Cream began to speak in Romanian language like Dracula does in the 1931 film starring Bela Lugosi.
"Hello, my friends,"
Cream greeted.
"Cheese and I are so happy that you got to visit us today."
Sonic tried to act brave, but he is a bit spooked when he spoke. "Cream, what's gotten into you and Cheese?"
"We're okay, Mr. Sonic,"
Cream replied.
"We're just lonely, so we thought that if you want to have fun with us." "What's that?"
Tails asked.
"Well, before we have fun, let us suck your blood."
Everyone got scared from what Cream said. She turned to her loyal friend.
"Get them, Cheese!"
Cream laughed evilly as her pet chow Cheese, who also turned into a vampire, lunged at them. And this is where I will stop for part 1. Stay tuned for part 2 of Sonic the Hedgehog reads Sonic IDW issue 31, Rise of the Vampire Hedgehog.